Hi everyone. Welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. Today, we're going to explore an important topic that comes up in daily life: kitchen. Many English learners struggle with finding the right words to describe common challenge related to the topic, whether it's in conversations, writing, or real-life situations. Learning these words will help you feel more confident and fluent. In this lesson, we'll go over essential vocabulary related to kitchen, explaining each word in a clear and simple way. Then we'll see how these words are used in real-life sentences, so you can apply them in conversations and actually. All the words we cover today are also available on our English Fab website, so be sure to check that out for more learning resources. Now, let's get started. Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Kitchen appliances and tools. Oven, a large appliance used for baking, roasting, or broiling food. Stove, a cooking surface with burners used for frying, boiling, and simmering. Microwave, a kitchen appliance that heats food quickly using microwaves. Toaster, a small appliance that browns bread by heating it. Blender, a machine used to mix, puree, or blend food and drinks. Coffee maker, a device used to brew coffee automatically. Kettle, a container used to boil water, often for tea or coffee. Refrigerator, a cooling appliance used to store food and keep it fresh. Freezer, a section of the refrigerator that keeps food frozen. Dishwasher, a machine that washes dishes automatically. Mixer, a kitchen tool used to mix and beat ingredients together. Air fryer, a small appliance that cooks food using hot air, making it crispy. Rice cooker, a specialized appliance for cooking rice perfectly. Cutting board, a flat surface used for cutting and preparing food. Knife set, a collection of knives used for chopping, slicing, and dicing ingredients. 2. Cooking methods. Boil, to cook food in water at a high temperature until it bubbles. Fry, to cook food in hot oil or butter, usually in a pan. Grill, to cook food over an open flame or on a heated surface. Bake, to cook food in an oven, commonly used for bread and cakes. Steam, to cook food using hot vapor without direct contact with water. Roast, to cook food, especially meat or vegetables, in the oven with dry heat. Saute, to cook food quickly in a small amount of oil over high heat. Simmer, to cook food in liquid just below boiling temperature. Poach, to cook food gently in hot water without boiling. Deep fry, to completely submerge food in hot oil for cooking. Stir fry, to quickly fry small pieces of food in a pan while stirring constantly. Slow cook, to cook food at a low temperature for an extended time. Broil, to cook food directly under a high heat source, usually in an oven. Marinate, to soak food in a flavorful liquid before cooking. Seasoning, to add salt, spices, or herbs to enhance flavor. 3. Ingredients and food items. Flour, a fine powder made from grains used in baking. Sugar, a sweet substance used in desserts and beverages. Salt, a common seasoning that enhances the flavor of food. Butter, a dairy product made from cream used for cooking and spreading. Oil, a liquid fat used in cooking and frying. Eggs, a protein-rich ingredient used in various dishes and baking. Milk, a dairy liquid used in drinks, cooking, and baking. Cheese, a dairy product made from milk, available in different textures and flavors. Meat, animal flesh used as food, such as beef, chicken, or pork. Vegetables, edible plants like carrots, lettuce, and broccoli. Fruits, sweet and edible plant products like apples, bananas, and oranges. Rice, a staple grain commonly used in many cuisines. Noodles, a type of pasta used in many dishes, often boiled or stir-fried. Spices, dried plant substances like cinnamon, pepper, and cumin used for flavor. Sauce, a liquid condiment like ketchup, soy sauce, or mayonnaise. 4. Kitchen utensils. Spoon, a utensil used for eating, stirring, or serving food. Fork, a utensil with prongs used to pick up and eat food. Knife, a sharp tool used for cutting food. Ladle, a deep spoon used for serving soup or stew. Tongs, a tool used to grip and lift food, especially in cooking. Whisk, a utensil used for beating eggs or mixing ingredients smoothly. Peeler, a tool used to remove the outer skin of vegetables and fruits. Grater, a tool used to shear cheese or vegetables into small pieces. Measuring cup, a container used to measure liquid or dry ingredients accurately. Colander, a bowl with holes used for draining water from pasta or vegetables. Rolling pin, a cylindrical tool used to flatten dough for baking. Spatula, a flat tool used for flipping or spreading food. Strainer, a fine mesh tool used to separate liquids from solid food. Baking sheet, a flat metal tray used for baking cookies, bread, and pastries. Can opener, a tool used to open cans of food. 5. Kitchen and dining area. Countertop, a flat surface in the kitchen used for food preparation. Sink, a basin used for washing dishes and hands. Cupboard, a storage unit for dishes, food, and kitchen tools. Pantry, a storage area for dry goods, canned food, and ingredients. Dining table, a table where meals are eaten. Chair, a seat used at the dining table. Plate, a flat dish used to serve food. Bowl, a round container used for serving soup, cereal, or salad. Glass, a container used for drinking water, juice, or other beverages. Mug, a cup with a handle, often used for coffee or tea. Napkin, a cloth or paper used to wipe hands and mouth while eating. Placemat, a protective mat placed under plates to keep the table clean. Trash bin, a container used for disposing of garbage. Shelf, a flat storage space for keeping kitchen supplies and decorations. Drawer, a compartment in furniture used for storing utensils and small tools. Now that we've gone over essential vocabulary, let's see how these words are used in real-life sentences. These examples will help you understand how to use them naturally in conversation. 1. Kitchen appliances and tools. I put my leftovers in the microwave to reheat them. Reheating food in the microwave is quick and convenient. Instead of saying warm up, you can also say reheat when talking about food that was previously cooked. The toaster makes my bread crispy in just a few minutes. Toaster is often used with makes or turns to describe how it changes the texture of bread. You can also say, I toasted my bread for breakfast. 2. Cooking methods. She loves to grill steak with a bit of rosemary. When talking about grilling, you can mention specific ingredients or spices. Grill is commonly used for meat, but you can also grill vegetables or seafood. I prefer to steam vegetables to keep them fresh and healthy. Steam is a cooking method that preserves nutrients. You can also say, steaming fish makes it tender and juicy. 3. Ingredients and food items. We need more flour to bake the cake. When talking about baking, you often use words like need or measure. For example, need 2 cups of flour for this recipe. I love adding fresh spices to enhance the flavor of my dishes. Enhance means to improve something. You can also say spices bring out the best flavors in a dish. 4. Kitchen utensils. Use a whisk to mix the eggs properly. A whisk is specifically used for mixing liquids or semi-liquid ingredients like eggs or batter. Instead of mix, you can also say beat when talking about eggs. I grabbed a spatula to flip the pancakes. Flip is often used when cooking foods like pancakes, eggs, or burgers. Instead of grab, you can also say, I reached for a spatula to turn the pancakes over. 5. Kitchen and dining area. The sink is full of dirty dishes again. When talking about washing dishes, you can say, I need to do the dishes or I need to load the dishwasher. We had a family dinner at the dining table last night. Dinner can be replaced with breakfast or lunch depending on the time of day. Instead of had, you can also say enjoyed for a more positive expression. We enjoyed a family dinner at the dining table. That wraps up today's lesson. Now you've learned some essential vocabulary related to kitchen and how to use these words naturally in conversation. The best way to remember these words is to practice using them in real-life situations. Try writing a sentence with each word or using them in a conversation. If you're not sure how, go back and listen to the example sentences again. If you ever feel stuck, don't worry. Learning a language takes time, and every little step brings you closer to fluency. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and you'll improve over time. Okay, thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay Fab.